We will talk about China. We will hear a little bit from a Chinese gentleman, former diplomat, ambassador to many countries in Europe, and now he is a professor. Please welcome Mr. Wu Jianmin.
Certainly, we Chinese, we regard climate change as a very important challenge. China is doing her part. Minister, you mentioned that from 1990 to 2005, China's energy intensity has been reduced by 47%. What does it mean? We emit 1.8 billion tons CO2 less. Now we have a mandatory target from 2006 to 2010. We have to reduce energy intensity by 20%. It means if we succeed, we'll reduce roughly 1.3 billion tons of CO2 emission.
That's good, but is it enough?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, from developed countries, you always ask this question, whether this is enough. But you have to put yourselves into the shoes of the developing world. Today, quite a few developing countries are rising. India, China, Brazil, Mexico, Nigeria, South Africa. ASEAN countries, they are rising too. If you add up the population of these countries, 3.3 billion people. In the history of mankind, never in the past, half of world population is rising. You know, for you guys from the developed countries, you don't know what poverty is. People have problems of survive. It's a big issue. In the past 30 years, China succeeded in lifting 300 million Chinese out of poverty. It's a big success. But today in China, according to UN standard, we have 150 million people poor. It's a big issue. But so you can't ask developing countries to stop developing. That's impossible.
No.
But people don't know the whole story. This is the problem. I think we have to bring the whole story to the public, to tell the truth. This is what's going on. We have one world. We need a global perspective. What we are doing in China? Certainly, we meet climate change very seriously. Not please Europeans, for our purpose, our needs. You know, past 30 years, big success. Any success has a price to pay. We pay dearly in terms of environment, in terms of resources. 330 million Chinese peasants have no access to clean drinking water. My prime minister is very much worried about that. He set a date. We have to solve this problem. So we are address climate change in the same context. You know, China is switching our model, developed model, from unsustainable development model to a sustainable development model. You go to China, everywhere people talk to you about scientific outlook on the development. What does it mean?
Is that sustainability?
Yeah, we are going to switch to sustainability.
I'm a career diplomat. I spent many years in diplomacy. Today, I'm professor at the China Foreign Affairs University, quite a few other universities. I'm also the vice chairman of the China Institute of Strategy and Management. My institute is going to have a clean energy partnership forum with the US. I hope we can do it one day with Europe, with Japan, because energy is key. Why I come here? I got invitation 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I couldn't come. But this time, I found some time to come. And after I attended the morning session, I found it fascinating. It's very rich in content, a lot of food for thought. I believe the world today is at the time of reflection and thinking. The world is sick. We have many problems. How to fix it? We need collective wisdom. We need exchanges. Through the exchange of this kind, we can find better ideas. We can enhance mutual understanding. So, you know, cooperation is based on mutual understanding. When people don't understand each other, there's no cooperation. I hope that enhanced mutual understanding will pave the way for large-scale cooperation between Sweden and China, between Europe and China.